Hey everyone, welcome to the 100th episode of This Week at Tate Yoko.
Woo!
Thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for liking the video. You guys are great. I hope you've had a good 99 episodes, the 100th episode. I can't believe it's been this long. Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
It seems that the time just flies by, you know? It flies by when you're having fun. Anyways, I'm not going to do a fit... You know what? I will do a fit check. I will. Even though it's almost the same every week. Got my Challenger ammunition hat, white circular knit tee, veg tan leather belt. Of course, I have my black shell cordovan card case, which if you don't have a card case, what are you doing? Benchmade 940 with the deep carry pocket clip, which it doesn't come with. I have my Strong Guy left hand twills and my John Lofgren in Natural Chrome XL, and I'm wearing my DW 5000R, which maybe when this comes out, they will be available. I ordered some. It's, I don't know, it seems like it's stuck in transit, but fingers crossed, maybe it will, by the time this episode comes out, we might be able to have these, of course, made in Japan. We'll, when we get them in, we'll go over all the specs, but needless to say, people here are stoked. So a few people are gonna be getting new watches when these come in. I hope you do too. Anyways, Tristan.
Yes.
You wanna show off your fit? Show us your faded jeans. You're like one pair of faded jeans.
What the mean? I have so many faded jeans. All right,
come over.
Come over to the green spot.
There's a table there, guys.
It's okay.
Oh, the green
Fine.
spots.
We can zoom out.
Well, film my jeans, because they're lower. These are my one pair of faded jeans. Because I have too many. They're dirty fades. True guy.
How long have you been wearing those?
A few months.
Just a few months, really? That's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. They're busted everywhere, just like repaired. I mean the crutches, but don't film that. Everything's like repaired and yeah, but it's just like this. It's faded jeans. Core. Just
Who's got more fades?
probably you, because you sandpaper clogging every week. So yeah.
Walk us through the fit.
Okay, a watch that you can't change the time on. So can't
Why?
wait.
It's a bootleg Casio.
Yeah, so can't wait to be able to change time on my watch.
Tell us
once we
about
receive
the origin of these.
Yeah.
It's a design duo in Brooklyn that makes these. It's Sayway and Taylor, CW&T, and then they just basically like take Casios, open them up, and cast the movement in, well, the electronics in acetate, I think, and there you go. It's just a watch. When you buy it, you give them like your time zone, they set it, and that's it. So over time drifts away. At the moment, it's like,
See, what time is it on your watch?
it's an hour 2 minutes off, because because there's like a daylight savings, so you gotta
do some math every time.
do some math. But I love it. It's perfectly stupid. It's great. Then I got the busted Stan Smiths, the keychain with the busted elevator chip.
Show us your knife.
Knife number 1, which is a bit too spooky, so I tend to...
What is it? You gotta tell people what it is.
Oh, shit. All right. It's a Spyderco something.
It's
Yo,
real
you're-
stabby.
Yeah, I realized I like the lines. I find it like very...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but then I flipped it open in a workshop with people around, and they didn't like it. Didn't like that I had that on me. So I tend to use this one, which is from the same people as the watch and the fucking key thing. But yeah.
Wait,
so,
what is it? Tell us about it.
well, I just realized it has my email, but it's X-Acto blade holder thing.
What's it made out of?
Titanium.
Nice.
So yeah, just slide it in
What
there.
other pens you got?
Well, today I'm going hard with the Pentel Classic, you know, the little 0.9. There you go. What else? I think that's it.
All right, Max.
T-shirt, yeah. And a thick belt.
7mm.
Bye.
Okay, for me, I'm wearing, as always, my Made in Japan black hat. I got the Prince of Clown Oh yeah, my hat does. There's some mustard here. I don't know how it landed on top. Maybe it was like a seagull that was eating fries in the sky and it drops. I got my Prince of Clown purple inside.
Hold on, let me see the salvage real quick.
The Salvage ID. And I got a Wonder Looper heavyweight t-shirt and loose weave chinos. That's kind of heavy and warm for the weather.
Deep cut.
And all purple and the Cascadia Brooks Cascadia running shoes. And no belt. That's all.
Well, come on, swinging there. Happy 100th episode, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'll give you a quick rundown on my fit and we'll get into this super special episode. Why? It's almost 2 years, 100 weeks. I remember there. I was there from the beginning, and as were you guys. So, thanks for being along on the trip. Real quick, what am I wearing? I got the Thursday Warehouse editions. They've seen better days. These guys are about a year old. They got beat up. They got used. On top of my legs with the monster leg twist. It's like the selvage is kind of coming around to kind of peekaboo, This is a different type of peekaboo selvage. Just want to say hello. Leg twist there because these are unsanitized MIJ 12s in True Guy. I wore them all in Japan. They're coming really nice. I love that long up and down vertical slub. I'm a real slum guy. Slub buds out there. Top, Wonder Looper, Fox Fiber ceramic knit t-shirt over here. Wonder Looper definitely seems to be the word of the week, the word of the day. Not the actual word of the week, but kind of like the bon mot these days. Really, really love it. Super comfortable. I have a tiny little hole because I beat it up and I'm really, really sad. But
Whoa, you put a hole in it already.
I put holes in my shirts, all in the same spot.
What are you rubbing up on stuff?
Yeah.
Just
So,
he's leaning
Bayzad Risa, please send me another one because I beat this one up.
Warranty?
Yeah, no, they're extremely popular and like really, really hard to find. But I love this shirt over here. Of course, I also have the Tech Denim 6-panel cap. Someone I think had like a faded pair online. It looked really, really cool. So I'm gonna try and wear this one more. The super crispy boy.
If you could find it, could you like reach out to them real quick?
Yeah, actually, Bayzad gave me this hat there as he was moving out. He cleared out his closet. Fun little story. He gave that to me. So thank you, Bayzad, again. And of course, on the wrist, little wristy fellow over here, the old Casio G-Shock, the GWM 5600. Telling the time, as always, as it has for the past 15 years without fail, without skipping a beat. So great little watch over there. I have no fancy designer accoutrements over here aside from old Ironsides over here. Yeah,
Classic. And
classic.
You're an executive member.
I am the black label there, the black
they're
label.
gonna have,
The more you spend, the more you save.
they're gonna have special hours for the executive members.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Allegedly, they're gonna open up early. So if you want to beat the rush, the crowds, you can go like hour or half an hour early and shop executive members.
That's a
only.
very safe decision because there's no way I'm like waking up at like 6 a.m. to go to Costco.
No, I think it's just like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I'm not waking up early to go to Costco. I would like the late like after hours Costco after dark.
That sounds amazing.
Like that little rope over there is like certainly, sir. Back this way. No line for the hot dog stand over there. Maybe a secret menu item. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. Come on over. Let's talk 100 weeks of Tate Yoko. A little bit of just housekeeping here. What we actually do here. I'll give you a little update about the warehouse. There've been non-stop unbranded releases up there in our sister brand, unbranded brand. The 721 heavyweight white guys just came out, and of course next week we're going to have even more. So those guys have been moving really, really well. And we're kind of getting the very, very, very last of the seasonal releases for this year, spring, summer 25. It's almost gone. The solstice is behind us. The day's already getting shorter. Some people are still in school and I'm already seeing ads for back to school. But yeah, that's like the last of our spring, summer 25. It's just around the corner. So I think Workforce will be coming out in a couple of weeks, I think. In a couple of weeks there.
Hopefully.
So hopefully there. Thank you very much for your patience,
Forbidden
everybody.
Fruit's coming.
Forbidden Fruit's coming out. And oh yes, those Indigo Sachiko chore coats that you guys were very, very hungry for. They're out. They're available up there on the website. Grab them before they're gone.
Okay, so to celebrate the 100th episode, of course, we're going to have a very special giveaway, but it's not going to be so easy. They just, put in your email. But we're going to get to that, so stick around until the end. Before that, I got something very special, something we've never shown, a product category never featured on This Week at Tate Yoko. So, and I'm telling you, this is a true story. coming in this morning, walking in. I'm walking through. We have basically like two buildings. One building is like the Naked Famous Denim building, and then the other building is the Beaumarchais, which has kind of all the heritage stuff. And so I entered in through the back of the Beaumarchais, and as I'm walking over to the reception, I see on one of the aisles a box of stuff, and it kind of like caught my eye. And inside, this is what I found. Simpson branded speedos. Well, they're not Speedo brand. This brand is called Rapido.
Simpsons Rapido.
So my interest was piqued because I'm not a huge Simpsons fan, but I do like speedos, and I thought this would be a pretty cool thing to have at the pool, right? And definitely cooler than my current speedos. So I took a quicker look or a closer look on the inside here. I showed Terry. So it's 100% polyester, so it's still in perfect condition. And then if you look very closely down here under the label, Simpsons TM 1991. This is some real vintage right here.
The most dead of dead stocks, officially licensed Simpsons Speedo from Lord Almighty, like over 20 years ago. Pay special attention to this Bart Simpson over there with his
hands,
non-defined hands. But yeah, this is not this is the real stuff. Back in 1991, this have been hot commodities, man, and people did not have a cow, dude.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't know, the Beaumarchais is Brandon's dad/grandfather's business, and there's a lot of old dead stock in there, like thousands and thousands of pieces of hidden gems, just like this, that are waiting to be unearthed.
Oh,
and I saw
this is the gem right there.
Muhammad. He unearthed these. I saw him going through all the speedos the other day. I'm like, oh, you go through speedos? He's like, yeah. And so I saw these, and I decided I had to have one for myself. And
it's got some writing on it too. What does it say?
It says, "Diving, dude."
Diving,
dude.
Barracuda.
Barracuda. Yeah, I had to have one for myself, and I thought maybe you guys might want one too. So we have them in. It's not going to be on tateyoko.com because these are made in Hong Kong, which makes them better, at least to me.
Pre-97.
They're made in free Hong Kong, 1991. You could say the golden age of Hong Kong, the 90s, early 90s. And they come in this purple color, and then we also have them in sealed in this nice packaging.
If you want a more subdued look.
You can tell by the acetate tape on the back that this has been here for 30 years. 33 years.
But yeah, the stretch don't lie. It's still got plenty of spring left in it there. If you hit the pool, it will not disintegrate on you, probably.
It's polyester.
I love the actual. This is a real dead stock find over there.
Yeah.
Got the three-eyed fish. I think what isotopes. Anyway.
We got maybe I thought it was because of nuclear waste or whatever.
I think it's the mascot of the Simpsons baseball team, the hometown Springfield baseball team, the Springfield Isotopes or something.
Makes
I don't know.
sense.
Three-eyed fish. I used to watch a lot of Simpsons. I love the memes. I'm here for the Simpsons memes.
We have this one in medium and large, and then I believe we have this one in medium, large, and I think I have one XL or double XL. Anyways, it's going to be on the Beaumarchais website, so I think that's Beaumarchais. Next week. Carrie said she's going to be putting it on the website, so I'll put a link down below so you can grab a pair.
Are you volunteering to be the lifestyle model for?
I don't think we're going to have a lifestyle
model.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't think we're going to have lifestyle photos for these. So you're just gonna
comment in the chat if you want to see Garrett as the lifestyle model for the Rapidos.
Come to your local Montreal pool to see me.
Yeah.
Comment down below for a beach episode.
A beach episode.
Yeah. So, anyways, these are going to be $20 Canadian, which is around maybe $15-16 US. So not very expensive. Kind of a cool summer gag. And Simpsons.
What do you mean, gag?
Like a joke. What do you mean, gag?
I'm serious about those.
Okay, so Tristan and I will be wearing them.
For lifestyle model.
So hit the link in the description, and they should be there. Okay, next up we have a special giveaway to celebrate the 100th episode of This Week at Tate Yoko. And normally we do the giveaways, which is so easy. Just like send an email and you get entered. But I thought we should make it a little bit more fun this time and do something different. So I want to have some kind of skill-based property to this contest. Okay, so I was brainstorming this morning. I thought, how could I make it so that there's some type of barrier to entry? So you got to actually do something, make it a little bit more fun.
You gotta use your noodle. We don't just want people like throwing a question into Google or Chat GPT or any one of the AI models and just
Exactly.
we want to, like, you know, back in the day, like a little algebra question was enough to kind of like really get people thinking. But now, above and beyond,
we gotta raise the bar. So the way you're getting, let's just first show what we're giving away here.
What beautiful prizes.
We have a Naked Famous Denim banner right
Tragic
here.
Blonde.
That's gonna be going to somebody. We have the unbuyable, you can only win it, denim tote bag as well, which I know is highly desirable.
It is sought after.
I have, of course, one milk glass mug. We're actually running low on these.
Yes.
But you want to look cool when you drink your morning coffee or tea. And
Or evening apple juice.
we're gonna have three mystery shirts. So if you want to,
You just got.
I'm the one who drinks the evening apple juice. One of those. 3 mystery shirts. So put down what shirt size you want in your email. So you're gonna send an email to contest@nakedandfamousdenim.com, and you're gonna have to answer a couple questions. Oh, I also forgot to. Everyone who wins is gonna receive one of these guys too, one of these little black leather key fob or keychain pieces. Okay, so there's gonna be 6 prizes in total. So the way it works is I'm gonna tell you 4 riddles. You have to answer all 4 riddles correctly. The people who answer those 4 riddles correctly will be entered to win a prize. So, and these are not super easy. So honestly, I think if you can get all 4, you have a very good chance of winning. You're gonna have basically 1 week to enter. So after this episode comes out, you got 1 week to think about it, try to come up with all the answers. And please don't put the answers in the comments if you figured it out.
Will we announce the winners at next week's Tate Yoko?
We'll announce the winners.
Yeah, okay, great.
So I came up with all of these riddles on my own because I didn't want someone to use Chat GPT or Gemini or whatever to try to search for the answers. And they're all denim related. Okay, you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay, so here's the first riddle.
Number 1.
First comes red, then comes white. If you see me on your couch, I'll give you a fright. Okay? I'll say it one more time. First comes red, then comes white. If you see me on your couch, I'll give you a fright. So that's number 1. Number 2. Old and rare. You can say that I'm special. Making union between denim. That's an essential. See if you can come up with an answer on that one. Get a little bit harder. Okay, this next one I think is pretty funny. Small and pointed, like a nipple I look. Put me on the crotch, and nuts I will cook. You gotta know a little bit of denim lore to figure that one out. Okay, and this is my favorite one. This one I think is the piece de resistance, my best riddle so far.
Your magnum opus.
Yes. and like, by the way, I'm dyslexic, so I'm not even very good at writing riddles of this kind of thing. Okay? I chatter all day, but I don't speak a word. You can pass through my shed, flying fast like a bird. Woo! That's a good one.
I really like that
when you figure this one out, you're gonna. Anyways.
Feel smart.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the 4 questions. Send us an email to contest@nakedandfamousdenim.com. Put in your shirt size because you may win a shirt. We're gonna need your name, your phone number, and your address if you want to win. You have basically 1 week until after this episode comes out. If you don't put the answers, you won't get a prize. If you don't do them right, you won't get a prize.
Yeah, so
if you forget to put your address or something, disqualified. So Just follow the instructions.
We are, yeah. Don't forget, do put that shirt size in there because some of the prizes will be a random shirt from our mystery archive box. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
we got
like,
some cool shirts.
That's like a real special one. So you won't know what it is, but we will. If you ask for a medium, we'll send you a medium, a large, we'll send you a large, etc. There, and that's going to be like, we got some real doozies back over here. I'm going to put Max on this. He's going to, go swimming through the archives and pull out something that'll put a smile on your face, so to speak. But yeah, thank you very much. And now we move on to our next segment.
To celebrate the 100th episode of This Week at Tate Yoko, we got a lovely cake here. As you can see,
Did you do that yourself?
I did not do this. The lady at the shop did this. She did
It's not even centered.
a fantastic job writing 100 on the.
She kept it 100.
She's keeping it 100.
Maybe she shouldn't keep it.
So this is gonna be our snack time here. Who wants the corner piece? I feel
I'll
like
take
that's
a corner piece.
Only one of us can't have a corner piece.
Smells
Like
vanilla-y. A lot of vanilla flavor coming
Strong
off this.
vanilla notes.
All right, dig it in here.
And here's to you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Happy 100 weeks to 100 more.
Yes.
See you in almost 2 years.
What's the burger,
Quite
boys?
sweet. It's a little bit grainy on the cake, I would say. It's got a real rough texture to it.
I was gonna say it's
Flowery?
kind of wet.
Yes.
It's moist.
Yeah, it's. Why is it wet?
It's supposed to be. You want a wet.
Condensation.
You want a moist cake, bro?
It was warm in the car.
It's perspirating.
It's got a.
It's a hot day. I'm sweating too.
Okay, all right.
I think this cake will be better than the live stream anniversary cake because Vincent and I, Vinny and I, we discovered some things the next day. Let's just say there's a bit too much blue food coloring. And here Tammy thought she just ate too much spinach. Not too bad.
You want me to hold the camera so you
maple
can eat?
syrup.
No, that's all good.
Maple syrup on top. It needs to be a little bit
I used to
sweeter.
put
Yeah,
maple
yeah.
syrup on birthday cake and chocolate cake as a kid.
I
As a
don't
kid.
believe this.
As an adult, also.
Mac is a real Quebecer.
And you-
He puts maple syrup on everything.
You didn't get type
On
2
cake.
diabetes.
No, it's real sugar. It's fine.
You can't get diabetes from maple syrup.
Impossible.
This is not medical fact.
Oh, yeah. It's proven.
I ain't gonna lie, this actually looks really appetizing.
Isn't it sweaty?
It's like a loon moon.
It is like a loon.
It's the same. It's the same, like yellow.
It's
dye
practically
that-
a loon moon.
Should,
The icing, not too hard, very soft, very fluffy. The cake, spongy, moist.
For reference. For cultural reference.
That's a special edition.
Tastes like this.
Probably the same thing.
Spice.
Just the shape.
I mean, could be.
It does have that
Ship-shifter.
unmistakable shelf-stable
Yeah.
flavor.
It does taste very shelf stable. I do not think this is shelf stable. I wouldn't leave this in my car on a warm day.
Because people would steal it. It's too valuable. Thank you very much for this short and sweet and heartfelt little, just 100 episode. Big thank you to everybody out there. We got a little prize going on here. We're trying to give back to you guys, the community. Thank you for supporting us all this way, watching our videos, commenting, engaging with us, engaging with each other. Makes it tons of fun and definitely worthwhile to do this. So, like every single episode before this, we're going to close this one out with a little word of the week. So we have a special segment here at the end of all of our videos where I will say a special word, a theme word of the week, a little bon mot. And if you put that word in the comment section of your order, you'll be entered to win a little prize from us. And even if you don't win the prize, don't worry. We always throw extra stickers, kind words, and a few little mini accoutrements along with your order. So without further ado, I do have a winner back over there. I'm just gonna go grab it. Don't look at this. So we have all the way from New York City. We have David from New York City. And David, oops, there goes my word. David, actually, I can't take this out, but maybe we can show you like the JPEG on the screen there. The hellish coffee dripper from Arostica. So we had a little like 24-hour sale. Don't forget, subscribe to the newsletter. Get on point for the 24-hour sales. He picked up the hellish coffee dripper, so super cool choice, David. And David said the word of the week was estivate, which is to spend the summer, or in the case of some organisms, to go into a state of diminished activity in the summer. Basically,
Like
summer hibernation. Yeah, summer. So hot weather hibernation. It felt very like on point, on theme last week, especially if you were in North America and you were cooking or kind of turning to some sort of sticky gelatin-like substance, like we were. Congratulations, David. So we're going to send off a little tote bag just for you. Walk the streets of New York City looking like a real cool fellow with this special.
With a patch.
Oh yeah. This one does have a patch.
It's a rare thing.
It is. This one must be a slightly different.
Ultra rare.
Yeah, even more rare, even more special. So there you go. Extra special for you, David. Thank you so much. If you're in New York City, why don't you just come on down to the store for a little.
Come visit us.
Yeah, come visit us for a little meet and greet in next month, thereabouts.
Yeah. Check out the live stream for information on
stuff
that.
happening in New York City. So, final word here, word of the week for this week, this 100th episode. I got kind of like a theming, a word that fits the theme of like our weekly show. And I'm gonna put this word up there, so make sure that everyone gets the spelling just right. I was given this word, I found it really quite appropriate. So without further ado, the word of the week for the 100th episode is hebdomadal. Hebdomadal. Hebdomadal.
Hold on, there we go.
There we go.
Wow.
It's a fun one. It's actually a fun one. I think it's kind of related to, what we're doing on this word. You've also seen this word somewhere else before. That's right. I think your gears are turning. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be kind and look after each other. Bye-bye.